This word is about to set somebody free. Every believer goes through a period in life where they're not as hot as they were before. They're not on fire for serving God. They're not excited about going to church. You don't have that zeal to read the word. All of a sudden, you used to enjoy and love worshiping God, and now you have to struggle and press your way through to worship Him. I am here to tell you that this is all a part of the process, okay? Whoever told you that every day that you woke up as a Christian, you would have a passion, a zeal, and a desire to serve God, submit to Him, and love Him was a liar. For those of you who are married, sometimes you love your spouse and sometimes you hate them. Sometimes they get on your nerves. Sometimes you don't feel like being bothered. That does not mean that you love them any less, but you're simply out of the honeymoon phase and now you're in a real relationship. See, because when you're in real relationships, you have to be intentional about loving that person after you know their flaws, when they tell you no, when you've spent all the time and the butterflies are gone. Now this is where real love is cultivated. And I want to tell you today that if you are in that place where you're struggling to surrender to God, you're struggling to get up and worship and do your devotions and all the things that you used to do, that you have not backslidden, but you're just really getting into the thick of your relationship with God. And now you're coming to understand what it means to be a mature Christian and move past your emotions. See, God is trying to move us past emotionalism. Most of us feel like, well, I'm always going to feel great about serving God. I'm always going to want to do what God called me to do. But I tell people all the time, 75 to 90% of the things that the Lord calls you to do, you're not going to want to do them. It's going to be at war with your flesh because, see, the spirit is always at enmity with the flesh. The Apostle Paul said, that which I desire to do, I don't do. And that which I desire to do, y'all get where I'm going, okay? He did what he didn't want to do and didn't do what he was supposed to do. And he's a mature believer. This is a man who wrote 2/3 of the epistles, letting us know that he's still wrestling and warring at enmity with his flesh. And I want you guys to know that your struggle is normal. Your struggle is all a part of the process, but don't give up. Keep pressing your way forward. Keep pursuing the Lord. Keep loving Him and showing up anyways, even if you have to force yourself to spend time with Him. Because you're not always going to feel like doing what God called you to do. But the Lord is saying, be faithful and do it anyways. So anyways, I pray this message blessed y'all today. I love y'all with the love of God. And until next time, y'all, be blessed.